What's poppin', everybody? Back with another video. In this video, we got Ice Cube. He jumped on Twitter to defend itself because Twitter was saying that NWA played a major part in the downfall of the black community. Let's see what Ice Cube's talking about. Let's unpack this. So this started off by just a question by somebody on Twitter. They asked Ice Cube directly, was NWA part of an agenda to destroy conscious rap, which was growing in popularity at the time, and promote sex, violence, and gangster behavior amongst the youth? Valid question. Ice Cube quickly responded and said no. NWA started out as a straight underground rap group with no expectations of commercial success. Fans and the media turned it into a mainstream juggernaut. Somewhere along the line, this guy Doc Nice jumped in and said, unfortunately, music did play a part with the crack being pumped into our black and Latino neighborhoods. Now, then Ice Cube had to call him out and say, BS. Crack was in the neighborhoods a decade before gangster rap. In the 70s, they called it freebase. So was heroin, weed, molly, gangbanging, drive-bys, pimping, hoeing, dropping out of school, young girls getting pregnant, cussing, and using the N-word. It was all here before NWA. He is speaking facts. Then this guy says, not saying you started it or the root cause of it, but music definitely had an influence. Hell, that goes for rock and roll, all genres really. So no one can say gangster rap hasn't caused some bad things, but we also can't say it hasn't created good things or brought attention to things. And then Ice Cube quickly responded, music has influence, of course, but is it the root cause of the black community's downfall? Good points. Both people have some good points. Let's keep it moving. This conversation goes all type of directions and it just gets really intense. It's very interesting. Let's keep going. So this guy Max says, the Godfather did not inspire people to join the mafia and start indiscriminately murdering one another over the color of bandanas. And then Ice Cube quickly responded, with no gangster rap around, who inspired the mafia that made Francis make a movie like The Godfather, which is a period piece? Who has the power to mainstream anything? 3 generations? Who messed up the 10 generations before gangster rap? Social has always been ugly, sir. So this guy said he wrote did play a part. You could deny that gangster rap didn't play a part in it, but come on, man. Ice Cube responded, gangster rap is way bigger than NWA. This person said, played a part? Yes it did. Our community is heavily influenced by hip-hop culture regardless of how much people deny it. Take a look around, it's right in our faces. Ice Cube quickly responded, which part did NWA play? Is it our fault that most of hip-hop bit our style? Then this person said, you can't look at what's happening with drill rap and try to say it's not influenced real life violence. And then Ice Cube responded, violence was there before drill rap. If it was no gangster rap or drill rap, the violence would still be there. We understand right from wrong at a very early age. Some grow up and choose violence. Been that way for centuries. Ooh, man. I didn't know Ice Cube was such a strong debater. He's really like going toe to toe with all these people on Twitter that's kind of blaming NWA for like problems in the black community. Very interesting seeing people's point of view. This person says, honest questions. Are black Americans better off since gangster rap became the culture? Italians chilled. Ice Cube responded, yes. It's still an art form that helped develop many new black businesses in entertainment, production companies, video companies, concert promoters, security companies, management companies, graphic companies, magazine, movie production companies, clothing companies, not to mention all the jobs created for black individuals. Many of us traveled around the world, exposed to new environments, to people who we would never have had that opportunity. That's facts too. I mean, I can't disagree with Ice Cube on that part. And then this guy Max said, no idea. The topic is, does violent gangster rap and the glorification of the lifestyle have a negative effect on young men? And Ice Cube responded, you jumped in a conversation and you didn't even know the real debate. The question going around the rap community is NWA the cause of the black community's downfall? The answer is hell no. All right, so let me chime in with my thoughts on this. Yeah, so y'all gonna kill me for this opinion, but it is what it is. So let me start off with, I 100% agree with Ice Cube. I don't think NWA was part of the downfall of the black community. You know, I don't think they played a part in like bringing down the black community. I want to get that out there first. I will say gangster rap in of itself, it did play a small part in not helping the situation. When the black community is on a decline, gangster rap did not help. Just like drill rap does not help when real things are going on in these communities. So let's just take Tupac and Biggie's situation, for example. everybody was adding fuel to the fire. The East Coast, West Coast, it was garnering so much attention, and everybody was like picking sides, and it was really an immature moment in hip hop. And the reason why I say it was immature, because soon as Tupac got killed, soon as Biggie died, everybody kind of chilled and was like, oh, this is real. Relax. We thought this was fun and game rap beefs, dog. So it's like the damage is already done. And I followed that close, the whole East Coast, West Coast. Now, don't get me wrong. It was a lot of gang activity, gang related stuff that led up to Tupac's demise. The music didn't help the situation. People picking sides on the East Coast, West Coast. People thinking this whole rap beef stuff is cool and it's fun and games when it was really real. When people start seeing people losing their life, then everybody's like, oh man, we were wrong. Maybe we shouldn't have went so hard on the, adding fuel to the fire. Maybe we should have chilled. So I say that to say hip hop is a gift and a curse. Okay. Yes. Hip hop has made tons of millionaires. It changed the world. It changed pop culture. It had such a big influence. You could go to Russia. You could go to Thailand and see how you go on the street, you hear hip hop music playing. Hip hop's such a big influence. If you're a black person, you go to a foreign country, they might just think you're a black celebrity, you're a rapper or something. Like, that's how far hip hop reached. But with all that positive stuff, you can't just turn a blind eye to the negative stereotypes, the negative stuff that hip hop pushed. So that's why I say it's a gift and a curse. It's some hip hop songs that changed my life. It's some hip hop songs that saved my life. But on the flip side, I can name a couple songs that wasn't good for the community. I can name a couple hip hop songs that wasn't good for the youth. So that's why I say a gift and a curse. For every positive, it was a negative. So I'm not here to take a blind eye to the negative and just say, oh, hip hop didn't play a negative part in anything. No, we're not going to do that. We got to hold hip hop accountable and also praise hip hop for the things that it provided us. It was an outlet. It gave us hope. Hip hop did a lot of stuff, a lot of positive stuff, and we're not going to ignore that either. But we got to talk about the negative stereotypes that hip hop perpetuated. Like, good example is, if you look at all your favorite rappers, none of them will want their families, their kids to like grow up and be a gangster, or grow up and sell drugs. If you look at all their families, they go to the top schools in the nation, affluent neighborhoods, best education, they want their kids to be on the straight and narrow path. So wait a minute. But what about all this cool gangster stuff? Why don't you want that? Why isn't that the goal? Wouldn't you want, you made all this money being a gangster? They know that's negative. They know they wouldn't want that for their families. They're just pushing. It's just if you peel back the thin veneer, you're like, oh, this is just for money. This is just a hustle. You know what I mean? Like, it did have negative influence and it had positive influence, but I'm just not trying to rain down saying hip hop's bad or anything. I'm just saying, calling it what it is, man. Look at drill rap. Like if you're, none of these rappers will want their kids to be drill rappers and out doing illegal activities, and they know that stuff's not going to get you nowhere. They know that's negative, because if they didn't think that was negative, they would want that for their family. Like, yeah, let's all just start trapping. Let's all just start drilling and shit. They see the negativity. So my thing is, just because you can make a ton of money perpetuating a negative stereotype doesn't mean it's good. Look at how overly sexualized female rap is. A lot of those rappers, they wouldn't want their families to be twerking half naked and doing all this stuff, all the stuff in the lyrics. They wouldn't want that for their own families. It's just a way to make money. These corporations, these companies, like, if you perpetuate this stereotype, we will give you millions and make you rich. They're like, okay, sign me up. But they still know in the back of their mind, this is negative. This is foolery. This is degenerate behavior. I wouldn't want this for my own people. But if you're going to give me a bag to do it, I'll do it. So that's all I'm saying. And in Ice Cube's defense, he's only talking about the people that's saying that NWA caused the downfall of the black community, which is ridiculous. So I just want to say that one more time. I want you guys to hit the comment section. I know it's a controversial take, controversial topic. I'll be in the comment section reading some stuff. So yeah, just let me know what you think, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.